So I'm going to first remove this part. Then if you notice, there's like a panel on the bottom here that's hiding 2 clips for the actual controller unit. And then there's going to be 2 clips hidden behind this bezel above the controller thing. And they're accessed by removing this lower section of the radio. So I'm going to try to remove 1, 2, 3. Actually, I'll come back if this is successful, just removing this part. Okay, so I actually just wedged it in the crack on both sides, and this did come out fairly easily. I am probably going to not go pull it out any further than that at this point, and then I'm going to try to get this section. Okay, first I started over, like, coming in from here. It actually was just easier to kind of, I don't know if you, where's the light? How to make it so you can see that better. I just started coming along here evenly, both, I didn't force out one end completely, but kind of like evenly prying. Okay, so then I'm going to pop out this knife. Pop. Okay, there's like a little catch there you can use. I'm sorry, I apologize for not getting everything in frame. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. Now the direction, so this part's out now. And I see the bracket back there. The directions did say disconnect your negative battery posts. And I should probably do that before I unplug anything. Now this part under the radio, I don't think we will have to disconnect it. Once we remove the screws, we can kind of just set it back in there. But once this comes out, before you physically disconnect the wiring, I would assume there's a reason why they say remove the negative battery posts. My guess is so no one gets shocked, or it could have something to do with security. Who knows? Oh, okay. Simply, there's an area here that you kind of get a little, or pull a little bit more than you'd probably encourage someone to pull, and then it will pop. Something pops anyway. I suspect more of those famous clips. And so, possibly 2 on the bottom. Oh! Okay. Just pull again, even harder than you'd recommend or wish that someone would do to your vehicle. I am back, and I got my replacement part. Okay. Yep, okay. Looks like a perfect match. Off eBay, obviously a salvage yard. I didn't care about new. I'll try salvage first, and then new if this don't work. Setting that offside, so the screws are still out from before. Pull, just keep pulling. Depressing the little tab here to remove the power connector. Same thing for this other wire, or other harness. It's a little discolored. Hopefully that ain't anything I need to worry about. So here's the new one. Okay. So trying to line those sprockets to those holes while pushing in. Actually, this went in easier than it came out. The old one came out. Okay, so that's in there. Obviously, I've decided to make this video because, like many of you, probably don't find a whole lot of stuff on the internet about the, is it 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13 model of the Tucson. Everything seems to be the older, like in the early 2000s. A previous body style. Well, the fan I would have probably tried to replace myself. Symptoms I've had when fans go out is usually like real slow spinning and maybe a noise when it's on high. A lot of time, like it sounds like there's something caught in it. But, or if it was a computer, which is my fear for a newer Tucson, but frankly for something that ended up being this inexpensive to fix myself, I'm just glad I didn't even involve the dealer. Obviously, this is the sort of stuff that I don't necessarily take a car to for a general mechanic, like a shade tree mechanic. Okay. Just because they have everything we did here troubleshoot, you'd have to pay them for, because your car would probably be the first one they've ever seen of that model. And they'd have to be learning, and you might as well try to learn about your car for free. Excuse me. A little rainy and high humidity up here in Iowa today. Oh, that snapped right in. Okay. Okay, so, in summary, the fix was pop this out here, and here, this crack here, towards the center. I believe ultimately a butter knife took that out. Then there's a plate under the bottom. Take out this lower section of the radio. And then there's 1, 2, underneath 3, 4 screws you remove. And then the whole unit comes out. Okay, well, I really think that has to have fixed it. Hope this video helped someone.